right? And when I get back from the Arnold, you know, like I said, bleed or come. If it blows up, blows up. If it blows up in my face, it does that. But when I get back, we're going to step up. Well, we're going to introduce coverage of all our outreach stuff, because it needs to be more real and very clear to people out there, to our guerrilla family, to Guerrilla with a Cause family members, what we really do. And it needs to be very real and very clear to people. And there's no better way than to present that now, I believe, than to just show you what it actually looks like at the street level. You know, things that we do. And we'll still have all this, you know, working out, the lifting, but we're going to start to put a lot more of that up here. I want to show you what we do. I think it's something to be very proud of, and it's an entire aspect of what you're a part of that you haven't been able to really share. I know we talk about it, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like when a bunch of fucking, you know, physically fit, capable, healthy motherfuckers go out and get shit like this done and take care of people. I'm going to show you what it looks like. And I got a letter from a guy, email, today, and he's thanking me for the outreach stuff. And he's thanking me, you know, I don't even put up that much of it, really, not like I want to. And he's thanking me for, you know, talking about the homeless people, the things that we do, because he found out, and I'm not giving away his name, so I'm not breaching any, you know, confidence or trust or anything. I'm not, you know, that he's placed in me, but that his dad, his biological dad, he found out just passed away, and he had been homeless because he had struggled with some issues, and he didn't get past them, and he didn't make it out. So that's pretty real shit there. It's about as real as it gets. And it just, you know, the only reason I've hesitated to put this stuff up is I don't want to cheapen it by exploiting it, but we need help in doing this. We need help one way or the other. We need the numbers. We need people to click on the videos. We need whatever. If you don't have a penny to your name, if you click on the friggin' video, it still counts. If everybody clicks on the videos, it's going to do something. It's going to be a couple more cents or whatever, but it's still another jar of peanut butter or whatever the hell, you know. So we need to get started on, you know, turning that thing up so we can deliver the goods where it matters. And I want you guys to see what you're a part of and be proud of it. And maybe even, you know, other ways that you can help. You might think the next time you see somebody that's in need, you may look at it a different way. You know, one way I look at it now is, all the hypocrisy in this friggin' country is ridiculous. We're so arrogant in the USA. We really are. Which is a crime. It's a crying shame, but it's come to this. Now you got so much of the country in an uproar. They're in an uproar over the thought that we might actually build some kind of wall. That we may actually have some definable, secure border that people just can't come across. People are outraged over it. It's just horrid. And I got other things in my mind. I could give two shits about a wall or not a wall, to tell you the truth. I do believe a country needs borders, you know. But here's why. Even at the microcosm, we're looking at this huge thing, right? We're looking at it on this big scale. We're worried about this wall and all this in other countries, people coming in here, and they should be allowed to come in here and this, and we got to help them. We don't take care of our own. What are we going to bring more people here for, to start from scratch, from the bottom, when we have people here ourselves right now amongst us 24/7 that are on the streets? So here's what I got to say to the people out there that, you know, they think a wall is such a horrid idea. And I'm not saying it's a good idea or a bad idea. That's irrelevant to what I'm pointing out here. All I'm saying is that if you think a wall is a horrible idea, well, how about this? Why don't you take the front door off your house and leave it open so that people can have free access, and that homeless people in your community, maybe they could come inside and get out of the rain or the snow or the cold some evening. How about you do that? What about that? Maybe we can do that. Think that's a good idea? You know, we have people in our country right now that are already citizens that eat out of dumpsters and trash cans to survive. But if you're cool with them just being there, and you can just turn your head away from that, and you can look at that and just see right through it, and not even see them, but see through them, you know, and they're our fellow citizens, and some of them are even veterans. Some of them are veterans. If you can just look straight through them, you know, and they die. They die out there. They die alone. Can you imagine that? But if that's okay, I don't have any problem with that, then don't think I'm going to fucking stand up and applaud anybody that's scribbling on a fucking cardboard piece of paper to make a sign to bitch about a wall, or to bitch about that people should be legal and go through the proper channels to become a citizen, and that we should enforce laws rather than just leave the border open and let everybody wander in. We don't take care of those that are already here that can't take care of themselves or find themselves in dire straits. We want to bring more people in, and then we're going to give them benefits. We can't even give these people a fucking sandwich. And they're citizens. They're already here. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't help people. I'm the guy that does help people, okay? I'm the guy that helps people. Me and my people, our people, we help people. On whatever level each of us is capable, we help people. That's all I got to say about it. I'm not a real political guy. I care about what I can affect. I can't build a wall. I can't tear one down. You understand? You know, not at that magnitude. Either way, no matter which side you're on. I don't have a horse in that race. Why? Because I'm more concerned with our citizens. I'm more concerned with the guy that just got back from Afghanistan, you know, a couple of years ago, and now he's sleeping on a sidewalk somewhere in the cold because he has issues or he has problems or he's in whatever situation and nobody gives a fuck, and he fell through the cracks. I'm concerned about that. Now, do I have time to hear every single story and weigh it out and see who needs help and who doesn't deserve help? And no, I don't. You can judge them or you can help them. And because I'm not qualified to be anyone's judge, no one's judge, then that only leaves the possibility I can help them. So I can either help them or I can not help them. I can either see them or I can see through them. I can acknowledge that they live, that they exist, that they are valid human beings, flesh and blood, as I am, and that they are there. That's all I can do. And that I can do that because I can't refuse to do that. Then my conscience doesn't allow me to do other than to try and help however I can. There may be lots of better ways I could help, but I have this brain to work with and these hands and little cash, so I do what I can do. But we're going to start to put more of it up, because at Gorilla with a Cause, we are no bystander, and we are also our brother's keeper. So in short, if you want to change the world, then you change the world. You change the world. But you have to start somewhere. Small steps to the moon. If you see a man that's fucking starving or a woman that's starving, if you can't make a peanut butter sandwich and hand it to them, you can't change that. You can't intervene and change the fact that they're fucking hungry and haven't eaten all day. You can't change that in an instance. You can't just go and change that. You can't change that little bit of the world. That little bit of the world, it's still change. It's still concrete, tangible, valid change. You understand? You have just directly affected and impacted something in a positive direction for another human being. If you can't change that much, then don't give me shit that you're going to change the world. You're not going to change fuck all. Every day you walk by, opportunity to directly impact and change lives. Who amongst us thinks it's their job, that they're Lord Almighty of the universe, to decide how valid what you just did, how valid is that act, what is it worth, what's the merit in it? We all contribute what we have to contribute. We all bring different things to the table. We contribute what we can. And no one's deed is greater, and no one's deed is less. You understand? Not if it's real, genuine. So, you want to change the world? Then do it. Be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Be about it. Go out and change something then. Change something. Change someone's situation. Change someone's circumstance. Change someone's mood. And I know pessimists out there will say, I do that all day long anyway. Yeah? You're taking the easy cases. Try something more challenging, a little bit more. Try something a little more. Be honest with yourself. Try something a little more. And if you're already on board, then thank you. The world's a better place for it. But what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?